Just when everyone thought Bishop T.D. Jakes had seen it all, the fame, the success, the controversies, a shocking new revelation has surfaced that's leaving both his followers and critics speechless. What's happening behind the scenes of one of the most powerful ministries in America? The news that just broke could change everything we thought we knew about T.D. Jakes, his empire, his reputation, and even his faith. Stay with me because what you're about to hear might just be the most unbelievable twist in his entire career. In today's video, we're diving deep into a breaking story that has the entire faith community talking. Bishop T.D. Jakes, one of the most recognized pastors in the world, a best-selling author, filmmaker, and spiritual leader to millions, has just been hit with unbelievable news that's sparking serious discussion across social media and church circles alike. From the pulpit to the public eye, Jakes has built a reputation that seemed untouchable. But now, reports are surfacing that could challenge everything his supporters have come to believe about him. Whether it's about internal church matters, financial allegations, family revelations, or shocking leadership changes, something big is unfolding behind the scenes, and people are demanding answers. Throughout this video, we're breaking down exactly what happened, what it means for the Potter's House, and how it could impact the future of Bishop Jakes' legacy. And make sure to stay with me until the end, because what we uncover in the final part of this video will completely change the way you see this entire story. So, grab your seat, because this isn't just about one man. It's about power, influence, and the kind of truth that refuses to stay hidden. When the news first broke about Bishop T.D. Jakes, the internet lit up almost instantly. Within minutes, social media platforms were flooded with reactions, shock, disbelief, support, and of course, controversy. The story spread like wildfire, with many asking the same question. Could this really be true? For decades, Bishop Jakes has been seen as a voice of wisdom and strength in the Christian community. His sermons have touched millions, his conferences have drawn crowds from around the world, and his books have topped bestseller lists. But this latest revelation has many wondering if there's a hidden side to his powerful ministry that few have ever seen. According to several reports circulating online, sources close to the Potter's House, the Dallas megachurch founded by Jakes, have confirmed that something major is happening behind closed doors. Some insiders describe it as a turning point, while others are calling it the biggest test of his leadership yet. Although the full details are still unfolding, what's clear is that whatever the situation is, it's not business as usual for Bishop Jakes or his ministry team. Members of his congregation have been left stunned. Many have taken to social media to express their confusion and heartbreak, saying they never expected to hear such troubling news connected to their spiritual leader. Others, however, are standing by him, insisting that people should wait for the truth before rushing to judgment. Major media outlets are now digging deeper, with some suggesting that this may involve a long-brewing internal issue, something that's been whispered about for months but never confirmed until now. And while Bishop Jakes himself has remained largely silent so far, his silence has only fueled more speculation. What makes this moment so significant is not just the news itself, but what it represents, a rare glimpse into the pressures, politics, and challenges that come with leading one of the largest ministries in the world. For years, Jakes has been admired as a spiritual icon, a man of vision who rose from humble beginnings to become one of the most influential faith leaders alive today. But as history has shown, even the most respected figures can find themselves facing moments that test everything they've built. And this, it seems, might be one of those moments because, according to emerging sources, the situation may run deeper than anyone first imagined. Some are hinting that it could expose not just a leadership crisis, but a spiritual and personal one as well. But before we jump to conclusions, let's trace how this all began and what led to the shocking turn of events that has now captured the world's attention. Before understanding why this new development has caused such an uproar, we need to look back at who Bishop T.D. Jakes truly is and how he became one of the most powerful and polarizing figures in modern ministry. Thomas Dexter Jakes, better known as T.D. Jakes, didn't come from wealth or privilege. Born in South Charleston, West Virginia, he grew up in a working-class family with strong Christian roots. From a young age, Jakes showed a rare combination of compassion and leadership. While most kids his age were focused on schoolyard games, Jakes was already showing an unusual interest in ministry, preaching to small groups, and encouraging people twice his age. But his rise wasn't easy. Early on, he faced hardship and rejection. His father passed away when he was just a teenager, forcing him to take on adult responsibilities far too soon. Yet even in those difficult times, he refused to let go of his calling. He started with a handful of members in a small storefront church in Montgomery, West Virginia, where he preached with a passion and intensity that couldn't be ignored. Over time, word spread about this young preacher who spoke with conviction and raw honesty. People said his voice carried power, that when he preached, it wasn't just words, it was something you could feel. And soon, that voice began to echo far beyond the small church walls. By the early 1990s, Jakes was gaining national attention. His breakthrough came with the release of his powerful sermon series Woman, Thou Art Loosed, which spoke directly to the pain and resilience of women who had been broken by life. The message resonated deeply, turning into a best-selling book, a national conference, and even a feature film. Jakes became a household name, not just in church circles, but across America. From there, his influence exploded. He founded the Potter's House in Dallas, Texas, a megachurch that now seats over 30,000 members. His sermons attracted celebrities, politicians, and global leaders. Presidents consulted him. Hollywood stars attended his services. His television broadcasts reached millions of homes every week. For many, Bishop T.D. Jakes wasn't just a pastor. He was a spiritual father, a life coach, and an inspiration. But with great influence often comes great scrutiny. Over the years, Jakes has faced criticism from various directions, from those questioning his theology to others accusing him of commercializing the gospel. Yet despite every challenge, he seemed untouchable. Every time critics thought his ministry would falter, Jakes came back stronger, more focused, and even more respected. That's why this current situation has sent such shockwaves through the faith community. To see a man of his stature, someone who has counseled presidents, healed broken families, and guided millions toward faith, suddenly at the center of controversy feels almost surreal. It's as if a spiritual giant has been forced to confront his most human moment. And here's where things begin to take a darker turn because according to multiple insiders close to the situation, the unbelievable news that's circulating now didn't come out of nowhere. Some claim it's been building behind the scenes for months, even years, quietly simmering beneath the surface while the world saw only the polished, powerful exterior. In the next section, we'll dig deeper into what might actually be happening behind closed doors, the whispers, the internal conflicts, and the decisions that could change the Potter's House forever. Because if what these reports are suggesting turns out to be true, it could reshape not only Bishop Jakes' legacy, but also how the world views megachurch leadership altogether. Behind every powerful empire lies a story the public rarely sees. A story made up of quiet battles, unspoken tensions, and moments of vulnerability. For years, Bishop T.D. Jakes appeared to stand above it all, calm, composed, and in complete control. But as insiders have begun to reveal, the truth behind the Potter's House may not be as perfect as it seems.